Okay, so we said the first thing we'll try and do is identify, obviously standing from behind the golf ball here, looking straight down the target line, try and find something on that line, say the 150 or the 100-yard sign, that we're going to aim over. And for the case of this exercise, we put those stones there, so we're going to aim over those stones, because that was your target line, aiming straight towards them. Now we can look at the position there now. If that's sort of your target line there, that's your feet line, but the golf ball should really be a bit more towards the left, because it's a long way back in this. And because of that, even though it was a good strike and a goodish movement, because the golf ball's back in the stance, the ball's going to shoot up. You see the ball sort of blurring there, quite low along the ground. It went straight, but very, very low. Now in the summertime, it's going to run a lot, but in the winter, it's going to just stick in the ground and go nowhere. So getting that same feet position, getting yourself lined up to your target, and the ball now is in a much better position. Sensation-wise, we say we want this club to be trying to be swinging long and low towards the target. Don't want to be lifting the arms up. If the arms lift up, your spine lifts up, your head comes up, all the movement, and then the consequence is, okay, I'll put my head down. You drop your head down on your chin, you can't then turn, so you can't keep your arms extended, so you rise up more. So the more your head goes down to compensate this lifting, the more your body's going to keep lifting up, and your head's moving because your body movement, not because your head's independently moving side to side. So in terms of the finish position here now, bit on your back foot, that right shoulder is quite high, you can sort of lunge and sort of heave it through. A lot of the weight now on this back foot in comparison to that movement here now. Again, good backswing position as we're coming through. A lot more twist, this right foot up on its toe, just a much more healthier movement this way through the golf ball, and we can see the contact now of the golf as we come back. That ball now shooting off the club face with a bit of loft up in the air, sailing down the driving range, good 150 up onto the target. Okay, just be careful when we're swinging. We're not trying to lean back and sort of heave it up in the air. We want to keep these arms and extending through after impact. It's very common for guys who are to try and lift their arm. See your arms, even on the good shot, still pulling in a little bit here. I mean, on this one, it was a little bit more on this one, just while we topped it, okay? Just your arms are really sort of sucked into the body to try and lift it, okay? Now, that's that lifting sensation with the arms. It causes the body then to stand up, that right shoulder now to get really high. And a lot of your weight in that position, I would say, is probably more back towards the heels of the feet, trying to lift it up in the air. We get a good setup now. Go through that process. Always start from behind the ball, looking down your target line. Pick out whatever that intermediate spot on that line, wherever it may be, and aim the club to that. Okay? Don't worry about the target. Once you've established what your intermediate tie is, pick a spot 2 or 3 feet in front, nothing more than that. Anything 10, 15, 20 feet is too far away. So that golf ball there would be way too far. So in the stones or nearer, a small little target, and then go through that process for every shot. If you can do that in practice, you'll find that becomes sort of second nature every single time. So on the golf course, doing a 3-foot putt, stand behind, pick a spot in between the ball and the hole, aim at that, boom, hit it. A chip shot onto a green 20 yards, aim at a spot just in front, aim at that, play it. So all the shots you play. So when you leave the driving range, you think, okay, I've hit the ball well, good, but I'll hit the ball towards the target I'm going for. Not just I've struck it great with 30 golf balls and walk on the golf course, right, I've got to go somewhere now, where am I going to go? And then it's just going left, right, high, low, all over the place. So try and create a routine that's going to happen over and over again each time. Again, like routine we say, once you get a routine, it's going to be habit, and just don't even think about doing it. It would take 2 or 3 seconds, okay? At the moment now, you're probably sort of 10 to 15 seconds to get it done. That's fine. I'd rather you do it properly each time, and the better you get at it, the quicker you're going to become. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff. Right.